Hey, good morning, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my Facebook business page. It's Thursday. That means it is time for the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter recap. And we have a really interesting topic to talk about today and to do a couple of readings about. Before we do that, though, let me share with you some things we've got coming up. This Sunday, August 9th, we're going to do Cards and Conversation. That is our tarot meetup on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet on YouTube, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. And don't forget our premium tarot class this month. It's Wednesday, August 26th, 7 p.m. It is Sharing Wisdom, Reading for Others. So I'm hoping to see you at both of those events and many others that we have coming up over the course of this month. So, Tarot Topics Weekly Newsletter, if you don't get it, it comes in your inbox every Wednesday. All you have to do is go to my website, christianagaudet.com, and sign up. You can also find it right here on my Facebook page and also on the website if you'd rather just read it there. So, this week's topic, the power of great need. Many of us are trained in healing modalities. Many of us are trained as clergy, are trained in divination, are trained to make a special connection to higher power, to the healing energies of the universe. And I think that we agree that this training is really helpful, you know? That's why people will come to us to assist with healing, to assist with divination. There is a role in our society for people who work with energy, for healers, for priests and priestesses, for clergy, for diviners, without a doubt. However, have you ever noticed that in a moment of great need, the training is not as important as the need itself? That for all that we are trained to raise power, to work with power, and to connect with power, any person, regardless of their training, in a place of great need, in a place where they are seeking a miracle, may, in some cases, have the opportunity to create a miracle simply because of the earnest power of their need. What do you think about that? That's what I talked about in my newsletter this week. There's a tarot spread that goes along with that. And also the particular tarot card that I chose to talk about in this regard is the Five of Pentacles. The idea that we so often see this card as a lack, something that we're missing or fear that we're missing, but really sometimes it's an opportunity that we're not seeing. And very often in a time of great need, what we need is an opportunity. So I am excited to do a few readings. I don't have a lot of time this morning, but I'm excited to do a few readings around the topic of great need and how to create a miracle. So who needs a miracle? Of course, the planet needs a miracle right now. But let's look at your personal lives. Is there an area in your life where you or someone you know or cares about needs a miracle? Go ahead, lay out the situation, ask the question. We will do a reading around what you can do to lend your energy to creating that miracle. When we talk about energy work, we talk about being co-creators with the universe. How do we do it? Okay, so let me just say hi to some people. Melanie, it's nice to see you. Martha, glad you're here. Hi, Katie, nice to see you. Let's see, Barrett, happy to see you. Pamela, glad you're here. Felicia, glad you're here. Okay, Claire, happy to see you. Marion, happy to see you. Leisha, glad you're here. Okay, Jerry Lynn, glad you're here. Okay, Martha needs a miracle. So, for anyone who has a background spending time in the Grateful Dead world, I Need a Miracle is a Grateful Dead song. I did not mention that in my newsletter, but you can't think I wasn't thinking about it. But that's a thing. And we used to say that the miracle was the free ticket, right? Okay, so Martha just wants a card about what it is to need a miracle and what miracle she might be needing right now or focusing on. So let's do that. Martha, 8 of Cups reversed. Every miracle that you need and can manifest can come simply by believing in your process. By sticking to what you need to do, you are creating miracles for yourself and for others every single day. All you have to do is believe in it and stick with it. Stick with it. Spirit often requires that we be patient. Pamela, King of Pentacles reversed. I wonder if the miracle that you need most is really around business and money and what you want to manifest there. And so often, that's just all about believing in it and doing it and making it happen and seeing yourself in this position. So, Marion, I need a miracle. You can choose which area of my life this applies to. I will absolutely get to you. So that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about miracles. Barrett, a miracle to see if you get to go on your trip. Yes, I know you've got a really nice trip planned to Hawaii coming up next month. The question, of course, is will you actually be able to go given COVID? King of Wands, it's quite possible. Keep thinking positively. TK, I need a miracle to go to Canada directly from the USA ASAP. TK, here's that card we were talking about, the 5 of Pentacles reversed. I very much believe the opportunity will be there for you. Okay, Patricia, I'm in a group and having conflict. How can I proceed with them? Okay, so the miracle of diplomacy, right? How do we proceed here? Ace of Wands, be very, very careful about anger. Be careful about your tone. Be careful about taking things personally. To proceed with this group, you have to recognize that you may be the wisest person in that group right now, but that doesn't matter if you don't act wisely. And they are certainly not acting wisely. So that means you need to be doubly wise. That's how you create your miracle. Okay, Elizabeth. So opportunity of moving to a different district for your husband definitely needs a huge miracle here. What do we think? The Sun, it will happen. Just keep believing in it. And he has to keep asking for it and making his needs and desires known. Okay, Laura, nice to see you here. Go ahead and ask your question. We're talking about miracles. So your question needs to be something about a miracle that you need in your life or something that you're working to manifest in your life. Hey, Lori Hahn, good morning. Okay, Marion Kirk, yes, you do need a miracle. Okay, let's see. You know, it's all areas of your life, and you need to recognize, Marion, that you yourself are the miracle. You are a miracle in terms of your skills, in terms of your abilities, in terms of your ability to survive and thrive, even in difficult situations. Recognize that you are deserving of having many things go right in your life. And Barrett speaks about the law of attraction. That's certainly part of what we're dealing with here, absolutely. Claire Wetzler, would love a miracle to get my husband's situation with his ex and her lack of child support and lies to both him and their daughter sorted out. Okay, with this one, Claire, the miracle is all in how you look at it. You know, you can't change how another person is. Time will ultimately take care of this, but you need to change the way you look at it and what your involvement in it is. Okay, Julie Mercado, the miracle around dealing with a narcissistic mother. Always a difficult thing. And I'll remind people who are just coming in, I'm going to get to as many people as I can. I don't have a lot of time, but what we're talking about today is miracles and the power of great need. So, present the problem. Where do you need a miracle? What's going on there? And we'll look for some solutions. We'll look for the source of that miracle or what you can do to help make that miracle happen. So a narcissistic mother, Julie, is a really, really hard thing. And you are trained to think that everything is your fault and your responsibility. Your miracle begins, Julie, the day that you recognize that it's her, not you, that it is not your responsibility, that she cannot make you feel any way that you don't choose to feel. So it's about taking her power away. Okay, Betty needs a miraculous gift of patience. You know where patience comes from for you, Betty? It comes from love. Fill your heart with divine, radiant, unconditional love. Patience will follow. Oh, here's one from Michael. What miracle is on its way for me? The miracle to heal from everything that has hurt you over time. The realization that you can heal and that you deserve to heal. Okay, Laura, may I please have a card regarding a miracle allowing me to move to Texas where my older children are and still keep my job where I work from home? Okay, what do we see about that? Fool, absolutely doable. I feel like that's one where just ask and it will be given. I really think this can happen. Okay, and Claire says she's going to have a think about that. Yeah, you can't change how someone else is, but you can sure change how you react to it. And sometimes that's the best we're going to do. Okay, very good. I want to thank all of you so much for being here. I want to remind you that I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. All you have to do is reach out. You can PM me here. You can make an appointment directly on my website, christianagaudet.com, where you can also read this week's newsletter and sign up so you receive the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter in your inbox every week. Don't forget to join us on Sunday for Cards and Conversation on YouTube Live. And don't forget to sign up for Sharing Wisdom, Reading for Others, our premium class on Zoom, coming up on Wednesday, August 26th at 7 p.m. It's a 2-hour class. You will learn a lot, I promise. Thanks so much for being here. I will look forward to seeing you soon, and I'll be back tomorrow with your Friday weekly wrap-up.